He's been working with him on. Even Coach Dooley said, just talking with him, he's like, hey, Kelly, you got to talk to me. We got to communicate. We got to be able to go back and forth. And again, something that they said post-spring break.
If he gets his first carry, and indeed he does, pushed around to the backfield, but cuts back, comes to the near side, all the way to midfield, and then with Kelly Bryant as an escort, gets inside goal territory and is down at about the 42-yard line for a 16-yard run for Larry Roundtree. Makes the handoff to Roundtree. Bryant with time, looking now, rolls out. Bryant lets it fly downfield, has his man wide open, and that's caught complete. Jacinto is playing. Dominic Jacinto makes the catch inside the 5, tackled by Zion Sales. 37-yard gain.
Looked at, he's not injured too bad.
Jonah Dubinsky comes in now as the center, and here's Roundtree just keeping the legs moving and does get into the end zone.
Tiger!
For a touchdown for the black team. 4-yard touchdown run. Larry Roundtree,
4-yard touchdown
11
run
touchdown runs last year for the Tigers.
Nice job.
His first team defense were in the black for the Tigers. Throws deep, turning, shifting, incomplete. That's Kamari Thompson. Tried to make the late adjustment, got a hand on it, but incomplete deep down the field near midfield.
Former teammate of mine, Brad Davis, was at Florida before he comes to Missouri. His second year now with the Tigers, and when you watch the tape from a season ago, whether it was in pass protection or opening up running lanes, a very skilled unit. And I think that guys from here in White, Case Cook,
5 through the air, 64 yards. Going to hand this one off, and here's Beatty coming near side across the 40, all the way up to the 46-yard line for the black team first down. Interesting to hear you talk about
skill set of Kelly Bryant. We're seeing it here early.
Bryant pulls it down, now taking off, finds some room, throws, and on the move. Is that caught? It is by Barrett Bannister once again. So second catch on this drive, third of the game for Bannister, and this for 11 yards and a first down.
Comes down to a 4th and 1 that Drew Lock's unable to get. Definitely 3 games that you go back to and look at. They could have easily won had they finished games, which actually led.
Coach Barry Odom, his 4th season. Bryant now 7 for 7 through the air, and that pass caught by Jalen Knox, his second grab of this spring game, and he's going to have a first down. Bryant looking left, now looks right. He's going to throw in that direction. Almost intercepted. Went off the fingertips of Chris Mills. Pass was a bit behind the intended receiver. 28-yard attempt. That is up and no good. Went wide right. So Kenny misses an opportunity to add to the Blacks team's lead, and it stays 7-0 with 3:13 to play in the first quarter. It would deter future programs that would encounter any kind of problems from cooperating with the NCAA, because Mizzou's saying, hey, we cooperated as fully as possible.
Barry Odom was fired up yesterday, and I don't blame him. And when you look at, this is a coach that's on the ethics committee for the AFCA. He said in 3 years he only had 2 meetings.
That was on March 25th. There's a pass for Bryant towards the sideline, and a nice running catch made by Jonathan Nance. And a first down up to the 45.
Didn't play much at all last year for Arkansas. He transfers here, and they said he's been as impressive as any of the wide receivers in this spring. They feel good about their lead. Kelly Bryant.
Back to Roundtree. Bounced off his center and knocked down at about the 15-yard line. In a year from now, we'll probably be talking about how high he's going to go in the NFL draft. Roundtree wrapped up for a minimal gain there, just about a yard. 9th carry for Roundtree for 53 yards and a touchdown so far.
It's not going to make Barry Odom happy. Just talked to a
27-yard attempt. And McCann missed that one. So that's the second field goal that the black team has now missed on back-to-back possessions.
Make sure the receiver unable to complete the catch.
Lindsey Scott, pocket breaking down, rolling out, just flips it out. The catch is made by Kamari Thompson. He's up right near the first down marker at the 30 and a first down. 8-yard pick, and that knocked him out for the rest of the season.
Might have been what's kept him here at Missouri for this upcoming year.
Very true. Scott running on his own there has a first down up to the 42. But your point well taken there, Dusty. Injured as well, not playing in this game. And obviously neither is Albert O. Plenty of time. Scott, though, that time running out and can't hit or tackle the quarterback in the white uniform. So Elliott got to him, that ended the play.
I'm going to be able to walk across the stage and hold a jersey up, and it's going to be an unreal moment for me.
Okay, we got to talk a little Mizzou football because obviously you're out here scouting. We talked to Coach Odom a couple minutes ago.
A guy who never missed a game. Extremely durable. And he's definitely one of the legends in Mizzou football. What was your first, after you got drafted by the Bears, what was your first purchase?
Transfer, I think that's really interesting. Had a chance to watch him quite a bit at TCU and didn't quite work out the way he wanted, but I think learning behind Kelly Bryant as he has to sit out this season is going to have him in a really good situation when he's eligible.
Here's Scott looking to throw. He has 4 runs for 19 yards. Throws here. Caught by Towski Dove.
Chip on his shoulder and be a guy, don't be surprised if he's competing from the very beginning.
Scott thrown to the end zone, double covered, incomplete. Cade Musser, the intended receiver for the goal team. 46-yarder. Sean Kenning missed from 28 earlier. Let's see if this one has the distance. Hits the crossbar and goes over. And that one is good for Sean Kenning. And the goal team picks up 3 points.
Are you available? And that's something that clearly Drew Lock showed throughout his entire career.
Powell under pressure, just threw it up there, and that ball gets picked off by Mason Pack, the free safety. And they'll call him down at the 35. A little extra push in there after the whistle, nonetheless.
At TCU, but he's going to try to start over. Transfers to Missouri. He'll be ineligible next season, but it gives him the opportunity and time to get familiarized, to get comfortable with this new offense, and really to sit behind Odom's old teammates, who was a fantastic pro for over a decade. You're exactly right, Mark. The lineage of quality defensive linemen over the past 20, 25 years that have come out of Missouri.
Powell throws across the middle and spun around incomplete. Barrett Bannister.
They want to hear how you doing. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great, just out here.
The schedule for Mizzou in 2019, which, as you know, in the SEC can be as big a deal as who is on your schedule. There's a pass caught incomplete, twisting down Barrett Bannister, who's had a nice afternoon. Goals that they want to achieve this year.
Absolutely, and I think this defense is going to be improved. I love the running game with the offensive line, Roundtree and Beatty. Not just for him, but this Missouri football team, and we saw very similar with Jalen Hurts going to Oklahoma. Very excited next season to see how those two guys do in new uniforms and new places.
Well, Trevor Lawrence, obviously a great talent. He showed that in winning the national championship.
And he got beat out, and that's a tough pill for anyone to swallow. But he's come here to Missouri, and he's going to try to show Clemson and show the rest of the college football why he is a legitimate Division I college quarterback. And
number, Friday the 13th, I guess. Maybe it's a scary number. He says he's on the field, and he's spooky. He wants to be scary. So he goes by Spooky. All right.
Which is part of his social media account. 3rd down and 12. Pass slung far side, a diving attempt and incomplete off the chest of once again Justin Smith.
Early, a little bit of a surprise, so opens up an opportunity for Bakari to be that third running back to get touches.
There's a catch by Cam Scott.
A season ago, very productive in his limited action.
Nice run here for Semi Bakari. Tackled in the open field at the 42-yard line.
Interesting, he told us that he started to implement the RPO and learn more about it when the Cowboys drafted Dak Prescott, and he became their starting quarterback. And obviously, it's taken it to a whole new level. Coming back as coordinator, just 33, one of the bright young minds in college football. He's going to be happy.
Just out of reach, Powell had Cam Scott. Powell looking right now. Throws across the middle, and a catch made by Barrett Bannister, who's been the leading receiver in this spring game. Once again, Beatty weaving his way through, and he is going to be onto the pylon. Touchdown. Well, Tyler Beatty. Robinson taking a shot down the far side and just out of reach. But Kamari tops him, but that looked like a pretty well thrown ball again from Sean Robinson. So we'll see how that plays out. First team offense. The black team takes over from the 20. Pass from Taylor Powell deep down the near side, right near midfield. And tippy toes Cam Scott. They say that is a catch. And a reception and a long gain there of 30 yards. Ticking under 3 minutes to go in this spring game. And I think he had enough to get that.
Well, I don't know.
Simi Bakari.
Just got it, yeah. 5 though, because you get there at 5:15, you'll be waiting.
They don't take reservations. No reservations. There's a pass coming down the near side. He's got him open. Cam Scott trying to get into the end zone, and he does. Nope, they're going to mark him out. Nope, now he says touchdown. That is a touchdown for Cam Scott. We're going to let this rolling clock keep going. But Kelly Bryant, first time most of us have been able to see him in a Missouri Tiger uniform, and played the first half. What was your decision on him today?
Thought he looked good initially. I really did. I thought his opening drive, full command of the offense. You could tell he's more comfortable outside the pocket on the move, delivering the football. Derek Dooley got him in that role early, often, got him comfortable, starts 8 for 8. Like to see a couple of throws have back and cap off a drive or two inside the red zone, but all in all, thought Kelly Bryant looked good in his debut.